Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Florida Gators taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. About to kick off to get things started. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida's offense will have the first possession of the game. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on 3rd down in the red zone.
And he's running in the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started. They were just kind of lethargic in the back end. I don't think they were anticipating this offense taking a shot on the first play.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete and the defense holds. The Crimson Tide offense comes out and now they'll go on the attack. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Wants to throw. It's Mack. Gets it out fast. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Odom. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's looking to throw it. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He makes the connection. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. They're trailing by just 4 to Virginia.
Gonna run it. It's Haynes.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Out of the gun, the running back has it. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Hand off from the shotgun. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Feeling some heat. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking to throw, it's Mack. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on 1st down from the 30. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. They'll leave it with him. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. We've played 1. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Trying play action. And the quarterback is snowed under. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Paynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quinnen Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite-level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He's taking the shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They're going to ride this running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the back. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking downfield, it's Mack. And the pass hits, picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll give it to him again. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Looking for room, it's Young. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. And it's caught! Touchdown, Gators!
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes that Alabama offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. The back goes in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Young. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Looking for space. It's Young. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Scanning the field, it's Mack. They're trying to get to it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's going to pass. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. He'll come out throwing on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Odom. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Quarterback empties his backfield. To throw, it's Mack. He's got him this time. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to get the first through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Caught over the middle. It's Odom. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. From the gun. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Power football with the run. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Second down coming up. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, and the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Finds his man down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll bring it back. It's Smith. And now the ball is knocked free. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Gators sending the offense back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. To the air, it's Lagway. They're bringing heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism and his first step. That last play right there reminds me of some of these great players we've seen on the Crimson Tide D-line here in recent years.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the move, it's Smith. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Now the play fake. Getting some heat. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Gets away. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground, and didn't give up the outside. Got the sack on the play.
The Gators will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll bring it back. It's Hamilton. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes that Alabama offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. Right back to the well. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Off-play action on first down. Quick strike complete.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. On the return, it's Hamilton. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Leaves it with the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Mack. Makes his connection. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Young. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Notre Dame is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Rockney and Leahy, this has not been a blowout in South Bend today. They're up by 7 over Virginia.
Going up top on first down.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll run it from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Smashes through. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass, it's Lagway. It's complete on the right side. Runs through the tackle. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. This deep in the game, the entire outcome can swing on who makes the big play, and this time, great play by the defense.
Phenomenal job of just keying in. You could tell that defense was expecting that play with the game on the line. They had 11 guys on the same page. Phenomenal effort. Great job by the defense.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. From the gun, running back on the move. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Grabbed behind the line, it's Young. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'd love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They go to the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, they'll try the middle. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Zings it complete to the right. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Back to throw, it's Mack. They're setting up the screen. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Oh, look out, there he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Huge moment coming here as they try to punch it in and quiet this crazy, raucous crowd. Give to the single back. Bulls his way forward. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They take the lead just over a minute to go, and now, guys, the challenge, try to stay on top.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job right here late in the fourth quarter. They put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the heels.
To the air, it's Mack. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He wants to throw here on second down. He's taking a deep shot. Man, it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.